Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Ryan, and for people who are unaware, I typically do all of my content streaming now on twitch.tv/morphsx. That's a little shameless plug I'm throwing in right at the beginning here. We're gonna start things off with an equipment video, and by start things off, I really just mean, that's all this video is gonna be, but it's gonna be very in-depth. So we're not gonna include the totems, but we are going to include the things that I actually say are accomplishments. And what I mean by accomplishments are, I mean things that I have worked hard for and things that I have essentially created for my character here. So we'll have a running tally going on from every equip that shows plus all stat, plus attack, plus percent all stat, and plus percent attack. I don't think that the individual stat lines themselves, i.e. strength, dex, int, and luck, are important enough to really include, because my character is Xenon, therefore we kind of want to focus on the meat of the thing, the all stat. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We've got this here Superior Golix ring. It's got plus 63 all stat, 40 attack, 23% all stat. Let's keep that number in mind. It's pretty good. So here's this reinforced ring. The bonus spot is 9% strength. We're not going to include that, and we're not going to include the 6% dex. What we're going to focus on is the 55 all, the 29 attack, and the 16% all stat. I said in the previous video that I made, or equipment video rather, that I was gonna replace the Tempest ring. It just so happens that there aren't really a lot of rings that are even better than Tempest ring to begin with. The ones that came to mind were Solid Golix ring and Scarlet ring. I had a Scarlet ring. It was 34% strength. I sold the Scarlet ring. And I made a lot of solid rings. I made 3 or 4 of them, and they got to 21% stat on unique, so I had to sell them. I still have one of them that I'm trying to sell. But in the end, I decided to recube my Tempest ring, the regular potential, and then I prime scrolled it, so it's 55 all stat, instead of what it was before, which was like gross. Nope, 55 all stat, and I decided to keep 20% drop and 9% all. I'm not super pleased with it, however, drop rate's really good, and I'm not really lacking in the percent all, and if I'm gonna make a new ring, or if I'm gonna recube this ring, I'm just gonna make a new one, because this is a drop ring, with all stat, and it's prime scrolled, so it's good. Moving on, we got this Lightning God ring, hasn't been touched. Just locked it up for a good while. It's pretty good. I'm very pleased with it. Looking at the important stat lines, we got 51 all stat and 28% all stat. Moving on down to the, what is this here? A pocket item. We got 20 all stat, 10 attack. I would say it's pretty standard, but you needed a little bit of luck to get one like this. Codex. We just got the plus 5 all stat. It's the only stat we're really interested in right now. Moving on, we got this pendant. Hasn't been touched since the last video, but it is 81 all stat, 48 attack, and what is that, 18% all stat? That's pretty good. 18, no. 22. 22% all stat, even better than I thought. I made this guy. This guy is pretty good. It's 20% all stat. Whoop, hey, come on, mouse. Got some high sensitivity on my mouse. 83 all stat, so this guy, I tossed an AE on it, an advanced, an AEE. I just kind of stuttered through that, my apologies. So it's only got 81 all stat. This guy with 12 stars also is 83 because it started off clean. Yep, very pleased with the way that this thing turned out. Would have preferred either strength or all stat instead of luck on the top line, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. We got this guy, it's 10% attack, but then that attack per 10 character levels, man, that actually really inflates my range. I still haven't gotten a Magnificent Magnus Soul. Once I eventually get that, I'll be content with this weapon. But as it stands right now, this soul weapon is kinda bleh. Now this is probably the godliest equip that I've ever seen in my life. It's 37% all stat, 168 all stat, and 116 attack. I've spent a lot of NX trying to get this thing to 13 stars, and it's still not going. It's still 12. I've been working on it for 4 or 5 months now. No such luck. But anyway, moving on to the hat. The hat, I definitely debated with myself as to whether or not I want to recube the regular potential, and I'm not entirely sure right now. The stat lines are kind of all over the place, but they're all beneficial lines. And the most important thing is that it's 9% all right at the beginning. Top line, 9% all. So, I really don't know. We'll see as time progresses. But it's not set in stone as I once thought it was, because I know it could definitely be better. There's this dual blade mask. I don't think it changed at all, but it's 25 all, 20 attack, and 23% all stat. Sweetwater glasses, I got these babies up to 15 stars, and they only blew up once. And it only cost me, I think, 400 mil? So yeah, getting to 15 stars is pretty nice. 120 all. What is that? 17% all stat. And of course, 20% drop. Pretty pleased. Yeah. This coat, oh man, I'm arguing with myself over this coat. A very, very, very big part of me wants to recube it, because I know that the regular potential could be so much better. So much better. As it stands, it's 14% all stat, and it's plus 90 all stat. Ugh, nah. I believe it can be better. So, it's definitely not set in stone, but for the time being, it is, because it is essentially 21% strength on unique. Just with some all stat added in. These pants though, day 8. I have all of the necessary prime scrolls, the armor prime scrolls. I have 9 of them. So as soon as we get big old cash shop scroll sale, that's a tough one for me to say, a cash shop scroll sale, I'll be prime scrolling these babies. So they'll be plus 90 all stat. Yeah. And then I need to recube the bonus potential, because attack is pretty much useless at this point. All of the attack that I'm recubing off of bonus potential will inevitably be made up with the tyrants. And the plus all stat is just way better than plus attack. Every enhancement is pretty much, you could say, 4% all stat, based on the way that I've been bonus cubing. Like, I'm sacrificing 13% for what I would only settle to be 4% all stat. So yeah, that's what I'm considering all of my tyrant enhances to be, is around 4% all stat. Every time I enhance a tyrant, that's the equivalent of the attack on the bonus potential of something that I don't already have at 4% all stat or more. Shoes I recubed these on stream, and I got 18 Oh, hold on. 18% all stat regular potential. Keeping these bad boys. That's pretty sweet. Very happy. I said earlier in a previous video that I'm never gonna touch these. I lied. 12% all, or 12% luck, 9% all just wasn't doing it for me. And it didn't take that many cubes. I think it only took about 7 or 8, like something like that. It wasn't even a full pack of cubes to get to 18% all stat from what I had before. But yeah, So that is 170 all stat, 118 attack, 18, 22, 26% all stat. Very good shoes. Very good. Got the earrings here. So they are 19% all stat, plus 73 all stat, and plus 60 attack. That's the important numbers that we need to keep in mind here. Meister shoulders. These are probably going to be the next things that I red cube. Either that or these, because only 2 lines. It is 21% strength, and they are better than this, but it's also legendary. It's a tough one. I said to myself I'm not going to recube it because it is 2 top lines of all stat and strength is by far my strongest stat. But I think the OCD in me just I can't accept 2 lines on unique unless it's 15% all stat or more. So I'm gonna have to do it. I need that all stat. Gloves? Oh wait, hold on. Let's tally up this stuff too. So 29 attack, 49 all stat, and 15% all. Yeah. Gloves. These are good. These are really good. I'm very happy with these. These guys are 27 or 67 all stat, 73 attack, 20% all. Yep. Moving on to the emblem. We got a 27% attack and 4% all. And 2 attack. 2 attack also. Ghost badge, I did recube it, or re-scroll it. Ended up worse than what it was before. Whatever. Actually, I think it might be like 1 or 2 dex higher or something, or strength higher. I don't know. But yeah, disappointed. Very disappointed. I'm somewhere around 45 to 50 Chaos Scrolls of Goodness on this fucking thing, including Incredibles, and I'm just getting nothing. Just getting nothing. But anyway, we're at 39 all, 15 attack, and what's that number? 14 all stat, 14% all stat. This is one of the rare exceptions to the rule of 15% or more on all stat per piece of equipment, and that's simply because it's 999 and it's luck. It's 999 luck. All stat, luck. This guy is a bit stronger with the 5% all stat bonus as opposed to the 2, but I don't think I'm gonna recube this. I'm actually 90% sure I'm not gonna recube this, just because it is really good. And they are all beneficial, they're just not all stat beneficial. Whatever. Moving on, we got this thing. 15 all, 15 attack, pretty basic. Anviled it to the glitched out transparent metal so I don't have to look at the stupid ugly thing. Now this guy does 42% attack, plus 2 all stat. Here's the cape. I recubed this cape on stream. Oh boy, that was a ride. So we got plus 167 all stat, plus 86 attack, and plus 17% all stat. However, I also have plus 21% strength. So it's, oh boy, 38% strength. Yeah, I like it. And then finally, the Superior Lithium Heart. I also cubed this on stream. I think this is actually cooler than that because it's 15% all plus 9% strength. So yeah, it's not as much percent strength, but it's a lot more percent all. It's 6% more all. Nice work, Ryan. Anyway, we got 20 all stat, 86 attack, and 19% all stat. So, I'm gonna give future / editing Ryan a chance to crunch all the numbers. And then we're gonna take a look here at the drop gear because some of it has changed. Got these silver earrings. I've had these forever. Dominator pendant. I've had this for quite a while now. Probably coming up on a year, maybe? I did make a video when I cubed it. I don't know when I uploaded it though, but I think it's coming close to a year. Greed pendant. We got 40% on this guy. And then finally, this little doozy. I was cubing on stream. I said on stream, hey guys, I've got 20 cubes. Let's grab a unique Sweetwater tattoo and see what we can get. We'll stop at 3 lines of the same percent stat. Or if we get to legendary, we will stop at 40% drop rate. Well, what do you know? We got 40% drop rate. I was very happy. So we got those 4 plus 20 plus another 20 plus 5 on the bonus potential plus 3 on the inner ability. Actually, I can do that right now. I got this guy, same thing. Just gonna cube this for 3 lines of percent stat. Just gonna use the cubes that drop from the daily boss runs. So far I haven't really gotten anything worthwhile, but I also haven't invested any money into it. So I tiered it up for free, and we're just trying to get some stats. And I got this guy when I was in the midst of deciding what my 4th ring should be, which I ultimately settled on the Tempest ring that I've had for a very long time. Yep, 21% strength. Selling that. Fuck it. And I do, in fact, have enough right now to recube this line. Come on, give me something good. That's something. It's not it's not awful. No, it's pretty awful. 2% of 360. What is 2% of 360? Let's just do it on the fly here. 2% of 360. 361 times 0.02. It's plus 7 dex. Whoop-de fucking do. Plus 7 dex. Wow. Way to go. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.